te el abuso. Si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, fotos tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Camalier, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Jose Miranda swings through that one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Royce Lewis swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here's Carlos Correa. Swinging a slow roller. And foul ball. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. The guy who's won a platinum glove is the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Popped up. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Miranda at second, Wallner at first, one gone. To short, could be two. One at second. He's out. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. And today's starter, Danny Coulombe. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Outside low. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Ball two.
Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one drilled left field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out and a runner at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jeffers collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And now it's Mark Vientos. Bader ranging back. And gone! He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And first offering is fouled off. hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Ball inside.
And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. This is Willie Castro. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. So here's Bader now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Just missed. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Late swing fouled off. Man at second. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. That's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy boost. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Sends it to first. One up, one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
That ball's foul.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now it's Jose Siri. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Taylor, the lead runner at second. Siri at first, 2 out of the inning. And that chance handled. The throw to first, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Out to short, Lindor. Zips it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Taylor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's to 3rd, and that's just foul. Got him swinging. Back here in Queens, Juan Soto now. Outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. And that is out of play. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Vientos at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look,
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and the batter now, Matt Wallner. McGill back to work, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
ball.
Misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's Trevor Larnach. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
just misses. And a count now even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Lewis throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's down, a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Nope, that's foul.
Bader racing after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Fly to left his first time. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball. Buxton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, that's out.
Bader leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bader runs. Pitch misses.
Outside.
Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Larnach hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch misses.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That's outside. Ball 1. Foul ball. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Vientos up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. He was late there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. They hand the ball over to a new arm, A.J. Minter.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 4-1.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Bader sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And there are 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground, Correa gets it to first, and that is that. New inning getting started, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner. Minter back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the bases empty. Correa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, bases empty. Check swing, called strike. Out towards right center field. Taylor ranging after it. Nabs it, and there's two down. Trevor Larnach digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to right. And that is that. And we're back. Now here is Jose Siri. And he's safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we?
Miranda. There's one.
He's out.
Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's 5-1.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the 8th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, one away. Now, Willie Castro. Stanek, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Harrison Bader. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 5-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Going to count 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-2. Back after this. Back here at Citi Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Mark Vientos. And a curve is down and in. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's off the inside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2. One out, base is empty. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Bader going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Jose Miranda. New pitcher on now, Danny Young.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just off the inside edge. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
0 for 3 in this one.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball one.
That's inside.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And they're down to their last out. Matt Wallner now at the plate.
Matt Wallner. Agent for Minnesota, number 89, Deshaun Jersey Jr.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that is the ball game. McGill with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle.